time for video time with Jodi.
Hey guys, so if you were here last week, you might remember that we were talking about Adam and Eve. They're two characters from the Bible, and how they had a choice to make. God had told them, hey, don't eat this fruit, and then a snake came along and was like, hey, you should eat this fruit, and then they ate the fruit, and how they made a bad choice. This week, we're going to be talking about their sons named Cain and Abel, and how they made some bad choices too, and how they played out. But before that, I want to show you guys about a time where I made a bad choice about cleaning my room. Yep, it's time for me to clean my room, but I don't really want to put away my... I have an idea. All done.
Jodi, are you done cleaning your room?
I sure am.
Did you just push everything under the bed?
I had made a bad choice when I didn't actually put my clothes away and just put them under my bed. But now I was faced with another choice. Do I admit that I made a bad choice and didn't actually clean my room? Well, then I'd have to pull all the clothes out and actually put them away. Or I could lie and say that I did actually clean my room. But then what would happen? If somebody found out, then I'd still have to put the clothes away, and there'd probably be another consequence to my choice. So I thought, I better make the right choice now, admit that I made a bad choice, and then put up with the consequences, which is putting my clothes away. Now we're going to talk about the story of Cain and Abel. Do you guys remember talking about Adam and Eve the last 2 weeks? Well, they became a family, and they had 2 sons, named Cain and Abel. Cain was in charge of growing plants, so things that you'd eat like corn and lettuce and stuff like that. And Abel was in charge of the sheep and the animals. So one day God asked Cain and Abel if they would give him a gift called a sacrifice. So he's like, hey, please give me a gift. And Cain was like, you know what, I don't want to give God the best that I have. I'll just give him some of these icky foods that didn't really grow right and I don't really want to eat. And Abel was like, oh, if God wants a gift, I want to give him the best that I have. So he took his best sheep that he had and he gave it to God. God was really happy with Abel, but God wasn't happy with Cain. He said, Cain, I know you didn't give me your best. I know you made a bad choice when you gave me these things that you didn't want to eat.
So I think there's 2 things that we can learn about me cleaning my room
really
and the Cain and Abel
angry
story.
at both God and his brother.
We should
So what
always
he did
do our
is he
best.
went and had a fight
The
with
reason
Abel,
that Cain got in trouble is that
it was a
because
really
he
bad
didn't
fight,
give
and
his best
ultimately
stuff.
he ended
He
up
didn't give the best
killing
sacrifice.
Abel.
The reason that my cleaning of the room didn't go the way it was because I didn't do my best. It was easier to just sweep everything under the bed than put it away. But if we do our best, that's a good choice. If we decide like, no, I'm going to do the best that I can, usually the results are going to be pretty good. That's a great choice, to try to do your best all the time. And the second thing is, if we don't do our best or if we make a bad choice, we should face the consequences of that choice. Sometimes we're going to make mistakes, and sometimes that means there's going to be bad things that happen because of that. But if we just face the consequences, like I did, and I made sure I pulled everything out from under the bed, even though it was hard to reach and I banged my head and all that stuff, it's going to be better in the long run. Because Cain didn't do that, and because Cain didn't just face the consequences, he ended up arguing with his brother, and one of them ended up dead. It was really, really bad. So if we make one bad choice, instead of making another bad choice, we should just face the consequences. It's going to be better in the long run. I'll see you guys next week.